Amirullah Khan. He's an academic, core of academic, and currently he's a member of the Telangana Publishers Commission. So he is a frequent visitor. He teaches economics in Nalsar for many years. So it's both an honor and privilege to offer the closing remarks at the conclusion of this truly enriching national conference, an initiative that I believe will have a long-term impact on how we understand, approach, and mitigate the legal complexities surrounding public service recruitments in India. Over the past 2 days, Nalsar has had the privilege of hosting some of the sharpest and most committed minds from across the country, starting with the chairmen of the Public Service Commissions, members of the Public Service Commissions, judges, scholars, advocates, and technologists and innovators who are all engaged in the important task of protecting the constitutional integrity of public recruitment systems. I want to begin by acknowledging the foresight and leadership of Sri Venkatesham Garu, chairperson of the Telangana Public Service Commission. His commitment to institutional reform and legal resilience has not only made this conference possible, but also sparked a national conversation around litigation management in recruitment. I extend my warm thanks to the organizing team, Dr. Amirullah Khan, Professor Yadaya, Rajni Kumari, Naveen Nicholas, for curating such a substantive and seamless platform for learning and exchange. Let me now briefly reflect on key insights we have gained over the 2 days. In his address, Sri Venkatesham Garu reminded us that litigation mitigation must be treated as a strategic institutional function. Drawing from Telangana State Public Service Commission's own journey, he introduced the 10 commandments for litigation mitigation, which included strengthening grievance redressal, codifying SOPs, using digital grievance platforms, and proactively engaging with the candidates. His call for transparency, empathy, and strict adherence to notification wording set the tone for our deliberations. We also generally, when we interact with the legal fraternity, we start with that litigation. Please see, behind the dockets are human beings. They cry, they smile, they hug, and they express. So therefore, that's empathy is very important. That's truly underscored by several participants over the last 2 days. Dr. Ajay Kumar, chairperson of the UPSC, in his keynote rightly pointed out that we are witnessing a generational shift in expectations, fueled by social media, digital disruptions, and a greater awareness of rights. Chairperson of the UPSC showed us how UPSC is using artificial intelligence to build judgment databases, automate affidavit preparation, and improve stakeholder communication. These points will lay down a model of trust, transparency, and technology. He mentioned about the 3 T's, trust, transparency, and technology. Honorable Minister Sridhar Babu, the IT Minister, was here. Drawing from his own journey as a lawyer and legislator, he called for a national artificial intelligence-powered litigation database and emphasized that public trust in recruitment systems hinges on the legal precision of our rules and procedures. This is the theme highlighted by majority of the participants over the 2 days. He highlighted that despite political pressure, the state must stand firmly behind constitutional morality and transparent hiring practices. From the several panel discussions, the themes emerge I'll briefly mention. Professor Yadaya classified the major litigation risks from vague notifications and evaluation errors to unresolved disputes over reservation and eligibility. Yadaya further stressed the sanctity of clear instructions and procedural integrity. Madam Anuradha, chairperson of the Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission, brought a deeply honest view of institutional challenges, the functioning of the legal cells, and the strain and the politically influenced standing councils and budget constraints that delay justice. She cautioned against ambiguity in drafting and called for greater autonomy and alignment with judicial precedents. Ravichandar Lakshminarayan, a senior advocate at the Telangana High Court, eloquently reminded us that notifications are the constitutional texts of public service commissions and they deserve same care and clarity as legislation. Honorable Justice Naveen Rao, who was chairing the session, emphasized the value of judicial compliance and timely action. His advice to improve pre-notification legal vetting and uphold the principles of natural justice is something every commission must internalize and implement it. Rita Shandilia and Manbir Bandana both emphasize on SOPs, early scrutiny and proactive legal strategy as cornerstones of litigation mitigation. Bandana also stressed building a shared legal knowledge system. Mr. Shivashankarappa Shaukar suggestion for a centralized searchable legal platform where previous and pending litigation could be tracked across Public Service Commission is a very interesting observation. I think we must make the note of this. Santosh Ajmera from the UPSC was a very interesting presentation, explained about the several best practices of the UPSC, and he said he offered full cooperation of UPSC in standardizing SOPs and legal monitoring systems. Surya Prakash from Daksh, Bangalore, which is a think tank on legal policy, provided a thought-provoking framework, litigation management, how it is reactive, and litigation management requires foresight and behavioral change supported by technology, institutional capacity, and interagency coordination. Rajini Kumari, the member of the TPSC, in her powerful presentation reminded us that integrity must begin within our own institutions. Her reflections on misinformation and politicization highlighted the need for better communication and transparency. Before lunch, the panel, after lunch panel today, Justice Devaraj Nagarjun called for codification of recruitment processes, much like a manual for the public service commissions. I think that's a very interesting observation, and hopefully we should develop a national level manual, and each state's public service commission must develop a manual which is nothing but a codification or compilation of rules, regulations, and several others. Then, Justice Nagarjuna stressed that grievance redressal should not merely be reactive but conversational, where listening is the first step to litigation avoidance. He reminded us that notification drafting must be treated as both a legal and moral responsibility. On the technology front, Dr. Uday Singh Vishwam Jindal demonstrated how artificial intelligence, blockchain, and online dispute resolution can ease the court burden, increase accessibility, and reduce litigation before it escalates. What we have all come to agree on is this: litigation is not merely a legal cost, it is often a symptom of deeper institutional shortcomings. Lack of procedural clarity, weak grievance redressal mechanism, poor communication, and delayed justice creates the conditions in which disputes flourish. Therefore, this conference is not an end point, but beginning of a sustained national process that will all continue, and we look forward to collaborating with all of you, both Telangana Public Service Commission and Nalsar Law University. At Nalsar, we commit ourselves to this journey. This is very important for us because one of the important objectives of any law university, particularly Nalsar, is to continue this conversation of justice and promote justice to all the people in India. That's the constitutional mandate. So in Nalsar, we commit ourselves to this journey. We are ready to collaborate on training programs, empirical studies, even policy papers that support public service commissions across the country. In conclusion, let me return to a simple but urgent appeal. Let us not wait for courts to reform our practices. Let litigation be our mirror, not our compass. Let us Lead with clarity, listen with empathy, and act with courage. I thank each one of you for your time, your honesty, and your commitment to strengthening the integrity of our democratic institutions. We look forward to staying connected and meeting again with new ideas, new solutions, and renewed resolve. Thank you.
Thank you, VC Garu. Because of your presence and the campus and interaction, collaboration with you has elevated this conference to its fullest sense. Otherwise, if we are doing without Nalsar, it would not be of the same quality and same interaction. So Nalsar campus and Nalsar's name lend lots of support to us. We'll continue to work with you on the compendium or the platform which we want to build and the journal we want to bring in. So many things. It's for you. We are also not only collaborating with you, we are also giving you business in a way, because the ERC also committed to such a conference like here, sir. Like what we did, all ERCs also are doing same conference. So like that, every other institution will have a legal conference with them now. So in a way, it's a mutually advantageous situation. So with this, I request Honorable Governor, sir, to share his wisdom and give us the inspirational to continue, sir.
On the dais, C.B. Venkatesham, Chairman TGPSC, Dr. Amirullah Khan, Member, Telangana TGBSC, Professor Krishna Rao, Vice Chancellor Nalsar, University of Law, respected dignitaries, esteemed chairpersons of State Public Service Commissions, legal experts, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to be among such an august gathering of thought leaders and administrators who play a pivotal role in shaping the public service landscape of our great nation. Let me begin by acknowledging the significance of today's conference, which focuses on the legal framework, challenges and evolving jurisprudence surrounding public service commissions in India. This is a timely and much needed dialogue as we collectively strive to enhance transparency, fairness and legal robustness in public recruitment processes. Public service commissions occupy a special place in our constitutional framework. As enshrined in Article 315 of the Constitution, these institutions are not merely administrative bodies, they are guardians of meritocracy, entrusted with the solemn responsibility of ensuring that selections to public services are carried out with fairness, independence and integrity. They stand as pillars of our democratic governance. Article 316 empowers the Honorable President and the governors to appoint members to these commissions, emphasizing the gravity and constitutional sanctity of these appointments. Article 320 outlines the vast responsibilities of the commissions, ranging from conducting examinations to advising on recruitment and disciplinary matters, and even formulating joint recruitment schemes in specialized domains. Here in Telangana, I have had the opportunity to closely observe the efforts and evolution of the Telangana Public Service Commission over the past year and a half, and the Commission, having faced a turbulent phase in the recent past, has shown remarkable resilience and commitment in rebuilding trust and efficiency. Under its renewed leadership, the TGPSC has undertaken a series of reformative measures, including formation of expert committees to refine recruitment policies, implementations of advanced technological solutions, including algorithm-based screening tools, strengthening examination security protocols through collaboration with law enforcement, extending examination centers to remote areas, ensuring inclusion and accessibility with biometric verification and real-time surveillance, launching a user-friendly smart portal that enables seamless communication with aspirants. Importantly, the government of Telangana has offered steadfast support to the Commission, resisting undue pressures and safeguarding the integrity of examinations and results. These developments are not just operational milestones, they are statements of constitutional fidelity. They reflect a deep-rooted commitment to upholding the trust reposed in public service commissions by our Constitution and by the citizens. As we gather here today to deliberate on legal issues, I urge all of you to view law not just as a constraint, but as a framework for empowerment, one that helps us protect merit, prevent arbitrariness, and promote justice in public employment. We must be vigilant in identifying grey areas, proactive in adapting to changing legal landscapes, and unwavering in our pursuit of transparency, fairness, and innovation. I recommend the Telangana Public Service Commission for its perseverance and progress. I extend my heartfelt best wishes to all the chairpersons and stakeholders present here today. May our discussions be enriching, our insight forward-looking, and our resolutions truly impactful. Before I end, I would like to thank the Chairman of the Public Service Commission of Telangana that he has used such kind words for me. When I first stepped into Telangana, he was the Principal Secretary in the Raj Bhavan, so he was practically the first person I knew in Telangana. And as the Vice Chancellor was speaking, he made a point that you all discuss empathy, which is a very important part. And I remember, our chairman, present chairman, who was the then Raj Bhavan Principal Secretary, we were traveling together on a car, and I spoke to him about his days as a district magistrate or a district collector. This is one of the most, part of the service of the IS which they remember. And he told me when he joined as a young district collector or district magistrate, one of his, senior people told him, "You must be fierce." So people start shivering when they see you. I remember this very well. And they must fear you. When they come, they must be shivering when they see you. And he's a very empathetic man. He told me, I asked him, "What did you answer?" And he told me a very nice answer, which I shall remember for a very long time. He told me, I told him that I am a human being. So I require some love and affection also, and some respect. So he's a very empathetic man. And his answer to that, suggestion was very, very nice. So every institution requires some respect. It must be marked by empathy. As the Vice Chancellor rightly said, those files are not mere files, they are people's lives. They are people's future in those files. I was also a minister in the Tripura government of 5 years, Deputy Chief Minister, and I always felt that in those files, which were, the policies we made would affect lakhs of people. And there has to be a balance of the head and heart. The fine balance of the head and heart makes the best policy, I believe. And you are in a constitutional post, a post that, gives opportunities to the competent people. And in that also there has to be some empathy, there has to be some understanding of society. It is not a mechanical process that you carry out. It's a humanitarian process that you carry out in a nation of this size. And I am very happy that today I have been invited here to speak. So let us collectively reaffirm our commitment to the constitutional values that guide our institutions and ensure the public service continues to attract, empower the best and the brightest minds of India. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for your kind words and words of wisdom, which will give us a lot more strength to do our job fearlessly and also with respect and love and affection to each and everybody. So now I request Professor Amir to propose vote of thanks. Then after that, we will ask our Honorable Governor to give mementos to the chairpersons, because now the time is sharp and the stage is short. We can't call all the people one by one. Through the chairpersons, the other mementos will be issued to the members, because 40 people coming and going will take long time. So with that, then we will close the conference by 4:30 with national anthem again. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chairman sir. First and foremost, Honorable Governor, using your presence, the first people who deserve our vote of thanks are the legal officers and officers from various states who have come here. They are the backbone of everything that we do, shoulder most of the responsibility, and I must first thank all of you for attending this conference, for taking down everything that we spoke about, and hoping that you will continue and take this forward when you go back. So first set of thanks due to you. The second to this wonderful team at Nalsar, a two-member team, sir, of these two youngsters, Vivek Pani and Alukia Asai Thambi, who really shouldered the responsibility of this conference throughout. And if you are here, Alukia and Vivek,
we can acknowledge.
Yeah, Vivek,
Yeah.
and where is that?
Yeah, very
thank
nice,
you, sir.
very nice.
Entire credit for the seamless way in which this was done to both of you. Thank you so much. In your holidays you did this. I must then thank all the secretaries who made it convenient to attend this conference. Thank you so much for sparing time and accepting our invitation. The chairman and the chairpersons who gave us such enormous insight that we just kept making notes, and those notes aren't enough, and the pages weren't enough. These are copious notes that we will send back to you as revenge. So thank you so much all of you for having graced this occasion. I must thank the Vice Chancellor, though I wouldn't like to, because as he already said, I have a finger in both pies. I'm hosting this from Nalsar, but thank you so much. Thank you so much, Professor Rao. You've been a beacon of inspiration for lawyers in the country. You've taught so many lawyers, and what you said today was so very important, and I think we should take forward your idea that we set up this research-based activity. And sir, Honorable Governor, Professor Rao's contribution really was that he said that we must practice theory, put theory and practice together, and use this conference to launch an empirical base which will help all stakeholders to come together. We will certainly take you up on that, Vice Chancellor. I am not going to thank Professor Yadya, Ms. Rajni, Nicholas and the chairperson, because they are the hosts of this conference. I must thank the Governor though, sir, for not just for agreeing to our request, but for that singular piece of advice that you ended with, reminding us that we are not here to fill jobs, that we are here really to fulfill destinies, and we will keep up to your words. Thank you so much. Yes. And now if I may quickly call each state, as the chairman said, we'll do it state by state. I will first call, this is in alphabetical order, so no ranking. May I call Shri Anuradha, chairperson of Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission? Do we have Subramaniam Shekhar here? Yes, please, can you join on the stage? May I then ask the Bihar contingent, which is Shri Parmar Ravi Manubhai and Kundan Kumar. So that's Ms. Anuradha and Mr. Subramaniam Shekhar from Andhra Pradesh. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you. Parmar Ravi Manubhai, IAS, sir, thank you so much. And Shri Kundan Kumar, Joint Secretary. Thank you so much, sir. From the Bihar. May I now get the Chhattisgarh contingent? We have a pretty strong contingent led by Miss Rita Shandilia. Rita, ma'am, that way. So I'll request everybody to go from that side, please, and come from here. So Miss Rita Shandilia, Gajanan Rathod, Reena Jamil, Apurva Srivastav, a 4-member group. Thank you so much for joining us. Honorable Governor, this is the chairperson for the Chhattisgarh Public Service Commission. I will now have Goa, please. Dr. Rathod, Dr. Rao Rane and Ms. Sadhna Kenkare. Thank you so much, Dr. Uday Singh Rao Rane and Sadhna, for really insightful comments. There is the chairperson of Goa, Dr. Uday Singh Shrikant Rao Rani.
You were mentioning RTIs are the
Yes.
notice points.
Can I now have Gujarat, please? My dear friend Hasmukh Patel and Miss Asha Shah.
On the same day it is a computer based exam. Good practice. In a small state, very easy. So there, but yes.
Thank you. Thank you again. I know, but I deliberately didn't want to tell them. Thank you, sir. Sir, Hasmukh Patel and Asha Shah from Gujarat. Could I get Haryana and Jammu and Kashmir together, please? Gaurav Natyala, Yashpal Kotwal, Virender Bhatt. And if I can request Akshay Kumar Singh of Jharkhand also to join. Yeah. Okay. Can I get the next is Karnataka? Karnataka led by Shri Shiv Shankarappa Saukar, Ms. Geeta, Srimati Elfrida, Shri Chandrasekhar couldn't come, but if I could, thank you very much. That's Mr. Saukar. Tamil Nadu. We'll now go to Tamil Nadu. May I invite Shri Prabhakar, Shravan Kumar, Shri Jnanamurthy and Shri Ananta Padmanabham. Huh? I'm coming. We will then have Uttarakhand, Dr. Ravi Dutt Godial and Girdhari Singh Rawat.
Tamil Nadu, sir, most of the good practices are taken from the 90-year-old commission. 90-year-old. Come. 90-year-old there.
So may I now ask Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Kriti Khurasia, Anita Shukla, Abhay Eknath Wagh, Satish Deshpande and Veer Bhadraya Subhash Swami. No chair.
Kerala, sir. Because the commission 6,000 employees there, from tender
That's what they do. No chair.
police, teachers, 100% through one commission. Even very big, sir. Kerala is very big. They have 19 members. It looks like cabinet, and they sit for meetings.
So now we'll have Kerala, Madhya Pradesh and Maharashtra together. Yes, please. Please. Yes. Done. Yes, Maharashtra, please. Maharashtra, Dr. Abhay Wagh, Dr. Satish Deshpande, Sagar Suresh, and Veer Bhadraya Subhash Swami. Thank you, sir. Thank you. And finally, can I get Nagaland and Odisha? Shri Tejasai Nuh from Nagaland, Dr. Sarita Subkar, Shyama Bhakta Mishra, Vijay Kumar and Miss Rajshri Shah Sahu. Can I get, yes please. And Odisha, the last, yeah. We also have Uttar Pradesh represented by Mr. Farooq Imam Siddiqui. Can I have you here, please? Yes. So that's the UP gentleman. Now Uttar Pradesh